All right, guys, we have the finale, the part 3 of Detroit Spartan's watch collection. And there's going to be more, I guarantee it. We'll do more as more happens, but this is a snapshot in time, and it's a hell of a snapshot. So let's get into this. This is going to be all Rolex, with the exception of one other thing at the tail end, but let's just do all Rolex. So, and these are kind of in the order that he picked them up, too. So you can see things progressed rapidly. So first off, we're looking at the 39 millimeter Explorer, the 214270. This is the one with the loomed 369, and just a beautiful, iconic watch. And yeah, they're just going bonkers. I mean, everybody wanted the 39 even before it was discontinued, and then after the fact that it was discontinued, and the 36 is all that's kind of available. You know, the hype around this thing and the current market on it is just crazy. So awesome watch and awesome size. I mean, it just does everything that you need it to and nothing you don't need. So three-handed, simple, timekeeping, accurate, excellent bracelet, super comfortable. You forget it's on wrist or anything. So if you don't know, now you know. The 39 mil Explorer is awesome, and Rolex needs to bring it back. All right, next up, crazy, right? Check this out. This is the Everrose Day Date. This one's called the model number on it is a 228235. This is the 60th anniversary. That beautiful green dial with the Romans and the Everrose gold. This thing is hefty. I don't have my scale with me, but it is, you know, you're wearing precious metal when you grab a full gold watch. It's just something special, and hopefully at some point I'll do a standalone video on this, maybe on my next trip or something, and I can get some good outside shots, but this thing just sparkles like nothing else. So just a beautiful watch on the President bracelet, and it has the fold-over concealed clasp system, so it looks nice and uniform when it's on wrist and just flows really good. Beautiful, beautiful watch. Okay, next up, a fan favorite for sure, the GMT Master 2 Pepsi on Jubilee. That's just a beautiful watch, right? One of the best sports watches out there for sure. This is the 126710BLRO. Has the bidirectional GMT bezel, which I've handled a decent amount of GMT bezels, mostly dive bezels, but this thing is, there's almost like no noise. It's just silent and precise. It's quite the different style fidget spinner versus the dive bezel, but still super fun to actually kind of spin around a little bit. And just a clean classic look on this thing. And the Jubilee, I mean, nobody does a Jubilee like this. This is so comfortable and just has the right amount of bling to it on a sport watch to just kind of dress it up a little bit. Awesome watch. Next up, I remember the first time I was checking out a Daytona was actually this Daytona, and they're smaller than I thought they would be. And I think a lot of people probably say that when they actually handle a Daytona. So for example, if you put it next to the GMT Master 2, I mean, look at that. I mean, it wears quite a bit smaller. And so typically the reason I probably thought it was a larger watch is because it's an automatic chronograph. And look at it, it is not very thick. It is a very small packaged chronograph automatic. It's crazy that they were able to accomplish this. It has a nice beautiful ceramic bezel. This is the Panda. I mean, it's just beautiful watch. Part number on this one is the 116500LN. These are so cool. And very hard to get. Well, these are all pretty much hard to get, but some of these are basically impossible to get to. And then, of course, we have the Cermet, or the 126610LV. I did my video on this, a standalone video. It depends on if I post that before I post this part 3. I don't know timeline when I'll post these things, but the Cermet, the green bezel with the black dial, is just a perfect match for colorway. It just works at so many levels. It's one of the things, like, I don't know, you just mentally, it shouldn't look right, but it looks amazing. It looks so good. And there's the my Submariner. So black on black versus the green on the black. It's just the right amount of contrast to set it apart from any other sub. All right, so there's a quick fly through on the Rolex collection from Detroit Spartan. Now I have some honorable mentions, and I'm going to throw the oddball out here real quick. This is for the missus, right? She has a nice Shinola. This does need a battery change. We're going to get that taken care of pretty soon, hopefully. But this is a very nice Shinola. The first time checking one of these out in this format, I might pick one of these up for my wife. And she doesn't watch these videos, so just keep that on the low. And then we also have for the missus, check out these. And again, when it comes to smaller watches, like I mentioned with the Daytona, this is an automatic watch, and this is tiny. I think, what, 31 millimeter or something? This is so tiny. How do they pack all of that machine inside this little case and make it just work? That is so cool. I mean, it's one thing to downsize it to this level, but to get it in these really crazy small watches, like how? It's just, it's insane. Absolutely insane. Check out the bling on this thing. That is beautiful. Wow. Yeah. I guarantee you your wife would love to have one of those. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Big thanks to Detroit Spartan for sharing his collection with us. And as always, thanks for watching. And if you have any comments, lay them down below and I'll see what I can do. Thanks.